Hello friends, everyone is back with us on our channel THV Official. The Parisian night turned into a luxurious stage filled with the glitter of camera lights, the hustle and bustle of fans, and lines of impatient media crews. Everyone gathered in front of the magnificent Celine building, waiting for the presence of one big star, Kim Taehyung, V from BTS. Since the afternoon, the atmosphere around the Celine building had begun to feel tense. However, when the sun set and the sky turned dark, the crowd turned into mass hysteria. Thousands of fans filled the sidewalk, forming a sea of light from lightsticks and banners. The media crews were busy setting up tripods, cleaning lenses, and fighting for strategic spots. Their cameras had been on standby since 1900 hours, because reportedly Taehyung would arrive right at the golden hour tonight, around 2100 hours Paris time. As the night grew deeper, the cold air did not dampen the enthusiasm of the army. On the contrary, the shouts of Taehyung's name grew louder and more compact, echoing throughout the corners of the Champs-Élysées. Tourists even stopped and became curious, who was being waited for so crazily. Exactly at 9:07 p.m., cheers exploded like fireworks. A convoy of luxurious black cars emerged from the bend in the road, driving slowly towards the Celine red carpet. The sound of the security siren sounded softly but full of authority. All eyes were focused on one car, a Maybach with a South Korean diplomatic plate. That moment came. The car door opened, and a man with perfect posture got out. The spotlight immediately hit the figure. There was no doubt, it was him, Kim Taehyung BTS. Wearing an exclusive evening edition Celine suit with a dark velvet motif and silver details, Taehyung's appearance made time seem to stop. Hysteria exploded. Fans cried, screamed, and some even fell to their knees. The reporters spontaneously took pictures as if possessed. Camera flashes rained down on Taehyung as if he was the only star shining that night, and indeed, he was the only one. With a warm smile, Taehyung waved to all sides, greeting fans with warm gazes. He did not just stand as an artist, but like a king greeting his people. Many fans cried seeing his friendliness and calmness. Most surprisingly, Taehyung bowed respectfully towards fans for a full 5 seconds, saying thank you in Korean and English. Fans responded with simultaneous shouts, "We love you, V." This moment immediately went viral. In a matter of minutes, the hashtag Taehyung Celine Paris night was trending #1 globally. Fans called this night Taehyung's night because no one could match his aura. While walking inside, personal bodyguards guarded Taehyung tightly, but his charismatic aura still shone with every step. Even a senior journalist from Vogue France said, "We have never seen such elegance walk into Celine like this before." An inside source said that Taehyung will be the guest of honor and the main highlight of tonight's private event. Rumors even say that he will introduce an exclusive capsule collection in collaboration with Hedi Slimane. Not only fashion, the atmosphere inside the building has also been specially prepared with a touch of Korean aesthetics. The room lighting was made more dramatic and personal, reflecting Taehyung's elegant, mysterious, yet warm image. The VIP guests who attended also seemed amazed. Several Hollywood celebrities even took the time to greet Taehyung directly, proving that his global status is not just talk, but real. Outside the building, fans were still standing waiting, singing the songs Singularity and Inner Child, showing their deep love for their idol. Even the security guard called them the most orderly and loving fans throughout the Paris Fashion Week event. No less surprising, some sources said that Taehyung is in talks to become Celine's exclusive global ambassador, replacing the previous position filled by a famous European artist. If true, this will be a new history. Social media exploded with a slow-motion video of Taehyung's arrival tonight. Many fans called this moment the red carpet of the century, not only because of his fashion, but because of V's undeniable aura and personal charm. Not a few fans also analyzed Taehyung's facial expression when he walked in. They said Taehyung's gaze tonight was deeper than usual, as if he was holding a surprise that he would reveal after the event. So far, there has been no official statement from Celine or Big Hit, but one thing is for sure, tonight belongs to Taehyung. and the world, once again, bows to his charm. Not long after Taehyung entered the venue, the atmosphere inside the Celine building changed drastically. The main lights were turned off, leaving only the spotlights directed at the empty runway. The guests began to whisper curiously. Then, Celine's signature classic electronic music was heard, and the atmosphere became mystical. All eyes were on the end of the runway. Was Taehyung really going to appear? And yes, a dream come true. Taehyung stepped onto the runway to close out tonight's show, wearing a long leather-accented coat and sleek sunglasses. His steps were calm, confident, as if the entire building had become his personal stage. The VIP guests stood up to give a standing ovation even before he finished his last step. The performance was not just a catwalk. It was a statement. Taehyung proved that he was not just an idol, not just a brand ambassador, he was a true visual artist. His face appeared on a large LED screen with a black and white effect, displaying a classic Parisian aura mixed with the modern charm of K-pop. After walking, Taehyung stopped in the middle of the runway. He looked at the main camera, then smiled and winked. Just one move, but that moment instantly became a viral GIF that spread all over the world in seconds. The internet exploded. Some netizens called it the wink that launched 1,000 tweets. After the event was over, several famous fashion journalists such as Anna Wintour and Corinne Reutfeld were even caught on camera praising Taehyung's presence in person. One of them was even quoted as saying, "Tonight, Paris didn't just witness fashion. It witnessed a phenomenon." When the closed after-party session began, only a handful of people were allowed in. But from the leaks circulating, Taehyung was seen having a serious discussion with Hedy Slimane in the VIP lounge. They looked like two great artists who were designing something, not just a fashion collection, but maybe a masterpiece. What made ARMY even more nervous was the rumor that Taehyung was preparing a solo visual art project with Celine, and the presentation would be curated directly by the famous fashion house. If this news is true, then this will be the first time a K-pop idol has an exclusive platform equal to international artists on the European stage. Meanwhile, outside the building, fans were still waiting faithfully. They didn't want to leave the place before Taehyung came back out. They sang Sweet Night and Love Me Again together under the Parisian night sky, creating a scene full of love and loyalty that touched the hearts of anyone who saw it.